boy has the right to dream. There are endless possibilities stretched out before him.
Trust in your own power.
Whatever happens from now on, you stand firm and face your destiny without fear, but with courage.
What awaits him down the path, he will then have to choose.
No one's gonna give you a map.
I can't wait for a week for him to come out. I think they're gonna have like a reveal thing this Friday.
Starts in 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, just like how
2,
the Japanese
1.
style buildings and all that stuff. I love that. Love that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Samurai
Weird stuff in my day, but
Yeah, I want to get that new Assassin's Creed just because it's like Japanese.
Oh yeah, the one
The
with
shadows.
Yasuke.
Yeah, that thing's cool. I know people
It
are like,
looks
he's not. People were trying to be racist towards that game. I was like, he's
Yeah.
an actual historical figure.
He was a retainer, but he did exist.
Yeah.
And you also got to think, Assassin's Creed, they changed history. It's not completely accurate to the actual history.
Yeah.
And this is because I played Assassin's Creed stuff before.
Yeah. I mean, look at Assassin's Creed 2. They had you like paragliding and stuff, and they didn't have like flying back in like the
Yeah.
Renaissance era. Man, you know, like Da Vinci or whatever
Exactly.
had like the plans to try to do it, but I don't think he ever like succeeded.
Yeah. So the history in Assassin's Creed is nothing to go
I don't give
off
up so easily.
Because in the real history, Yasuke was a retainer, but in this one, he could be a samurai. Because Assassin's Creed historical events is different from the real world, completely. Because in Brotherhood, you go back to Assassin's Creed 1 where you're in Italy, but as somebody else, being Ezio, you're not Ezio, you're Ezio's body.
Oh shit.
That's Brotherhood. And then Assassin's Creed 3, they, you know, that's the George Washington era. They made some changes too.
That game was good. That's probably like my favorite Assassin's Creed.
Feeling fantastic.
So it's like, yeah. And then same thing with Black Flag, the pilot one. Edward Kenway, Edward, his real name wasn't Edward Kenway, it was Edward Newgate. But the point I'm trying to say is that the point I'm trying to get to is that, you know, you can't judge Assassin's Creed by
I won't
the accuracy
disappear
of
so
history
easily.
because they changed it completely. It's nothing to go worry about. But the grifters are going to do whatever they want to do. They're the other kind of crazy. They're going to do what they want to do. And they come up and make this whole thing about, you don't want this because it's different than what I'm used to.
Yeah, I think it looks cool. Like I've been watching some streamers play. Like I try not to spoil story stuff if they're doing that, but
And you know what's
just seeing
funny?
them run around and stuff, it looks cool.
It's actually one of the highest rated games right now.
It serves
all
those
those-
grifters right.
Exactly, them grifters are just like probably bawling their eyes out.
Like that Grummz guy that's on Twitter all the time.
Oh yeah.
It's clear I'm still needed
That guy is so awful.
Yeah, he is. He is.
He's always like on posts like trying to like spout like bullshit, trying to like discourage games that he don't like.
Yeah. He's getting in trouble for that. I've seen that. He's getting in trouble for that.
Yeah, I was cracking up when the Assassin's Creed team like roasted him. That shit was funny as fuck.
I think this mostly overthinking it. I'm not saying there aren't more games, but some of the stuff that they come up with, I think it's I think it's overplayed. Because I looked at all the Assassin's Creed trailers. I honestly thought nothing was wrong.
Yeah. Like I saw someone complain that you could like fall in love with like a
No worries.
dude. Like I'm pretty sure there probably was gay people back then, but it's not like
And again,
for some reason they.
Nothing.
Yeah.
When you want to talk about history, Assassin's Creed is the wrong way to look because they change history. They turn historical events into something else. It's like Metal Gear Solid. Ain't nothing in Metal Gear Solid. It's based off real events, but it's not really real events.
Plus, it's like,
Ready to put on a show.
So if you take that as actual history, like you can actually pass the history test playing those games.
plus wasn't like homosexuality like even in the Bible. Like it's even in the Bible.
Yeah, true.
So it's like they can't say that it didn't exist back then because it existed with the Bible. Like there's no saying that it wouldn't existed with like the feudal Japan era.
Exactly. I think the only thing you could possibly play video game to get it past your history test is God of War, but it would be the first original 3.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's truly accurate to any kind of source. But it's like Assassin's Creed and Metal Gear. It's like if you take that with a huge seriously, then there's something wrong with you. That's why I think there's something wrong with Grummz.
Yeah, that guy's always fucking. I always see people roasting him because he's like throwing a fit over some game being too woke. But he also needs to understand it's 2025.
And some of it's just overthinking because I go check the source. I go check the trailers and everything.
Yeah. I mean, these people too that complain about woke stuff need to also understand like it's 2025. People are gonna be more sensitive to others' feelings and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not the world's just not like black and white. There's not just only like straight people and stuff.
Because it's not what they're used to. Like I said, they're doing this because it's easy grip. If you get the right audience, it's about collecting audiences. Period. It's like that's the whole thing. Get someone else who thinks like this for real to join you, and then collect their money that they pay because you fear-mongered them into submission. That's the whole thing. You can only be radicalized if you're easy to be radicalized. I feel better already. And they know that. That's like creators with the quartering and Grummz. That's what makes their money. It's fear-mongering. And like I said, I don't see no woke stuff in most of the stuff they talk about. And I'm not just talking about Assassin's Creed, I'm talking about everything else. They got mad about Tifa being censored in the Nibelheim flashback in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But there's a good reason. First of all, she was 16 years old in that flashback.
Plus the game's rated like T, isn't it? Like they're not gonna show like
graphic
stuff.
Also, not only that, but Tifa's in a distressful situation. She just got cut by Sephiroth.
Yeah.
If you're beating your meat to that, and the fact that she's 16, there's a lot wrong with you. I don't want to know you, bud.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest.